What's up, fam? It's time to lock in. Because over here, future millionaires, we stay ready so we never have to get ready. Hey, and you need to do the same. So I need you to go ahead and subscribe to the channel. I need you to hit that notification bell so you can be notified every time I drop high content like this. And let's get to the point of why you here. Our point of the day is NIO. NIO stock is gonna catch fire sooner than later, and let me explain to you why. And the reason why I'm telling you this today is because we already been talking about how NIO was looking to expand outside of China. It wasn't a matter of it happening, it was more of when was it going to happen. And now those details are starting to take fruition, and we're going to talk about them today. So let's start with what's going on in Norway when it comes to NIO. NIO is looking to expand their first European sales in 2021 in the month of September, starting with the ES8, their flagship electric SUV. They're looking to back that up when production of the luxury sedan EV they have, the ET7, comes in production. They're looking to expand those sales to Norway as well. Okay, so now, what is the difference between NIO and the EV giant Tesla? Well, we know Tesla has a charging station network for the enterprise of their fleet of vehicles. Well, when it comes to the NIO fleet of vehicles, they use VRA, or better known as battery swap as a service. Okay, so what is the difference between the battery swap as a service versus the remote charging stations that you have to go to? Look, battery swap as a service, you pull that vehicle in to the service station, it unlocks the battery, it gives you a new battery, and then you're on your way. But it is a subscription-based service. This is where continuous revenue will continue to come in for NIO. And now they're expanding that to Norway, and they look to have that built out by the end of 2022. So this gives them the idea of connecting 5 major cities and all major freeways throughout Norway. Okay, so let's talk about it. You know, on this channel, we have to think like millionaires because we are future millionaires. So when you're thinking like a future millionaire and you want to know what the millionaires that are currently doing, you have to look and see what they are planning and what they're doing. So let's get into what the millionaires are currently doing when it comes to NIO. According to AFT Alerts, follow them on Twitter, tell them Craig sent you, okay? A hedge fund purchased recently almost $4 million worth of NIO shares at the current share price at that time of $36.72 for over 107,000 shares purchased. Let's not end there though. Then we have another hedge fund scooping up another $7.5 million of NIO shares, just north of $38 a share, for a total of 200,000 shares purchased. So let's get into what the analysts are saying about NIO. In the last 3 months, according to Tip Ranks, we had 10 analysts provide coverage of NIO, and they are listed as this: 7 listed as a buy, 3 listed as a hold, 0 listed as a sell. Okay, when it comes to the price targets, you get $38.80 on the low, $60 on average price, and then an 81 for the high. So how am I playing NIO? Okay, now you gotta remember, over here on this channel, we don't reach. Because when you reach for these stocks teach, okay? So what's my investment strategy for NIO? If I had $500, I will be dropping my first $200 either now or at $35. I prefer the 35 though, okay? Then if it pulled back to $32.50, I'm dropping my next $200 on this play, okay? But then my fin comes out when it's blood in the water and everybody else is running for the hills. I'm striking at $30 and below on my last 100 and anything I can find underneath the couch and emptying piggy banks, baby. You may not see levels like this ever again, okay? But it's always better to stay ready than to have to get ready. So with that, let's get into the word of the day. Word of the day, price to earnings ratio, better known as the PE ratio. Okay, so now price to earnings ratios are actually used as a relative comparison from the current share price of a company versus its earnings per share basis, okay? Or sometimes you'll hear what an earnings per share basis is basically known as EPS. Okay, so now you can sometimes hear different commentators or what analysts talk about price to earnings ratio as either an earning multiple or price multiple. Now, this PE ratio is actually used as a comparison against a company's peer group as how relative of value that the company may provide you when in comparison to its share price and its earnings per share multiple. Stay tuned for more information on what I'm doing with price to earnings ratios and what you can expect to formulate from price to earnings ratios. We're going to break this down all the way down in more word of the days. So you got to stay locked in, and hey, that's what the word of the day is: price to earnings ratio. Okay, fam, I hope you found value in this content, man. If you did, definitely hit me with that like, and definitely don't forget to subscribe to this channel, and definitely hit that notification bell so you can be notified every time I drop more fire content like this. And man, definitely scoop up some free stocks using my links for Robinhood or Webull down below. And man, you always know, check out another video because it helps out the channel in every way. And you already know how I feel about y'all. Until the next time, y'all stay safe. Peace.